Rolling.
So Taro, pretty much, we just started it at like fucking 2017, 18. He came to me and was like, yo, have you heard of this app? And I was like, no. And then he was like, you buy cars and you rent them out by the day and you charge per day. And then he had his first car was like a 2008 BMW. And what year is it? Like 2017, 18? Right. I'm like, what? Like that thing's like $8,000 and he's making $8,000 a month. Not $8,000, but it's like up there. You feel me? And so I was interested. And I went to buy my first car, 2012 Ford Mustang, and then it got up to like 6 cars at one point. Used that money, put it in like Airbnbs, a lot of different businesses. Like I said, a lot of stuff failed and a lot of stuff did really good. So that's why I started the podcast, to hear like entrepreneurs, everybody's story.
Wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
you did get in there early. Intriguing.
Yeah. So I got some questions.
Did you leave?
Y'all good?
Are you still in Turo?
Yeah, I'm still, yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. Good stop. Can we do phones?
Yeah, mine's already on silent. Yeah, we good. But yeah, Turo, it's, I got, right now, when the pandemic hit, I went from like 6 cars to 2, be safe and stuff. I lost my job, so I became like a full entrepreneur, which that's a whole story in itself. And then, I got into Airbnb and I'm supposed to be closing on the house tomorrow. So.
Wow, can we give him one? How old are you?
27.
Incredible. Wow.
So a little bit about me, but this is all gonna be about you, all right?
About us.
About us. Yeah, true. Cool. So y'all good? Everything's recording and stuff? I'm gonna do my introduction. And then how do you want me to introduce you? Like, I don't really like introducing as rapper. Like, I want to say like visionary.
However
like,
you feel.
All right.
I don't know what I am to you. So
are you just the owner of Good Company? Co-owners? What's the deal on that?
Yeah.
Co-owners.
Yeah.
I like that. Spread the wealth.
Exactly.
All right. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna do the introduction. Introduce you as LaRussell, and then you come in. Cool. All right. I don't know which camera to look at, so we just.
This is the main.
All right. Cool. All right. We good. All right, what's up, everybody? My name is Juwan Rohan, and this is the Misguided Podcast, where we intend to guide you to a better future. I'm sitting here with LaRussell. We got co-owner of Good Company, visionary rapper. He does a lot, and we're going to get into his story today. And honestly, it's been a while since I've done an in-person interview. It's been over a year. So I started the podcast back in March, literally like the first day of the pandemic. Me and my business partner, we sat down in my studio and was like, let's create something that we can share, right? And it was like the first day. And then I think we had a guest in the studio like 2 weeks later, and then that was it. So welcome, my brother.
Nice.
It's
How
cool.
many episodes in are you?
74, 73.
Wow.
73.
Incredible. 10,000 shots, everyone.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Everybody, yeah.
Juwan Rohan. That sounds like a Street Fighter character.
I wish I had the hands like that. Couple special moves and shit. But nah, man, I appreciate you coming up here and doing this in person. You were like, nah, we're going to do this in person. We're going to get it done. So I appreciate that. But it's about you today, man. So let's go ahead and get into your story. We're going to start from the very beginning, and I'm going to ask you some serious stuff. All right, you ready? Let's go ahead and start with your story. Where you from, and how'd you get to where you are today?
I'm from Vallejo, California. I started rapping when I was probably 6, 7.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just
What was the first song you heard that made you start rapping? Come on, bro. You don't remember it like that?
Hell no.
All right, mine was Nelly Air Force Ones.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Crazy,
that
right?
Was the one that did it for you, huh?
No.
Too right. I did it.
You want to know what's even crazier? I guess the second one, it was We Love Basketball by Bow Wow.
That's
even more crazy.
Bow Wow really did. It might be a Bow Wow record.
But
it could
I had braids.
possible.
I had the number 3 in my hair from the Like Mike movie and braids, bro. I was a big Bow Wow fan.
How your Harlem Shake though?
It wasn't as good, but I could get there. They used to call me Lil Rough.
Hey, that's so. Hey, Like Mike was so inspirational, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Different,
It
nigga.
was.
Man, bro.
Yeah.
Really thought you could do it with the shoes.
Yeah.
Really had the beat up joints on though. Really think you about to drop 30.
That's facts. But all right, so 6, 7, you start rapping. And what are you doing? Like how'd you like? That's it. Your dad listen to music, pops, family.
Yeah. So my moms and pops like was always slapping hella different music. My pops used to have like beat. Every car that he had, hella beat. So we used to just like.
What was he slapping?
Thing. Man, Hove, hella old Bay Area shit, Loonies, Delinquents.
Okay.
My mom, hella Too Short. Man, everything.
Yeah.
He loves music as well, so it was just kind of around.
Okay.
And at that age, I wasn't serious, but I used to just like write and rap and beat on tables and shit.
Okay. And when did you start getting serious or realizing that this could be something serious for you?
Probably high school is when it was like, oh, this could be like something.
Yeah.
But I've been doing it, prior to then, just leisurely, just fun. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
why high school? People
Jesse
start
Bethel.
hyping you up?
Jesse Bethel. Of course.
No.
Man.
Why high school? Was that
why high school?
The point for you?
High school was the first time I really got like reception from rapping. Like,
Okay.
You feel me?
The little lunchtime battles?
Right,
You used to do
exactly.
that? Yeah, banging on the like door and stuff?
That's when you first get like the rapport from being a rapper.
True. Okay, that's dope. So you went to Jesse Bethel. Where'd you go to middle school?
Solano.
Oh, okay. Solano,
Yeah.
Jesse Bethel. Did you end up going to college after or no?
No, actually I did for like 3 months. I went online though. I didn't go to actual campus.
There you go.
Yeah, I went for like 3 months. I ended up going to it's called Gwed Mercy.
Where's that
and
at?
I went for like business. It's in like Pennsylvania.
Oh, but it's okay.
Yeah,
You just went online.
I just went online because the job paid for it and shit. And I didn't love it.
What didn't you love about it?
I just don't love it.
But what though? Is it because of the way they teach it? And this is interesting to get into.
Nah, I just felt like it was a waste of my time for me, for my personal time.
Okay.
Like I was excelling, and I just felt like I didn't need it. I was already running a business, but I was going to school for business admin, and everything I was learning was things that I had already like been applying through running my own shit.
I was gonna say, where do you think it's best to learn how to run a business?
Through running one. Experience.
Through the failures, right?
Man,
Yeah.
completely experience. School lacks in teaching you experience. You feel me?
Facts.
You can read as many books as you want, but until you do it, until you spend that amount of bread and you miss it and you got to run those plays, all of that shit is like, it's not relative enough. You feel me?
No, I feel it. So I went to Berkeley High, right? And you got 4,000 kids at that thing. This is crazy different to where they got even different schools in the one school.
That's
like
wild.
there's 6 schools in Berkeley High. So, and each school is catered to a specific target that you want to study, right? So if you want to be like in biology or something, you take like IB. It's called IB, and that's like the Ivy League of in Berkeley High, right? And then you got a bunch of small schools. If you're like into camera crew and stuff like that, you take CPA.
That's wild.
So when I was there, I had like no idea, right, what I wanted to do, and I just thought, I got to get the hell out of Berkeley because I need to open my eyes. Like if I stayed there, I would have been a whole different person than I am today. So I took my ass to Colorado Springs. I was like the only black person there at the college. And it's a really small liberal arts school, private school. And the way they do it and why I liked this college is because they do one class at a time. So I don't know how it was for you online. If you had to take like math for one class, a period, you know how they do different periods? This one, it was like you take one class for 3.5 weeks, you study your ass off, and then you move on to the next one.
Yeah, that's how this was too.
And I really liked that. And I go to say all this because what it did for me is it built like a structure. And it gave me like a focus to look forward to. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like when you're sitting in class and you're just talking about one subject, you don't have to go home and do homework on 8 other things.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that was kind of a good option for some people I saw around too. But yeah,
did you get in there on like scholarship or it was like a JC, just some shit?
So it's a 4-year. I played basketball.
I like Mike.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, a little rough over here now. No, I played basketball all 4 years, but I got in on actually like a full academic scholarship, but I got help from the basketball team. And yeah, man, I was like the only black kid on the team for the first 2 years, and shit was crazy. It was a lot. That's where I learned all the financial literacy. That's why I learned to like really ask questions.
Right.
And I think asking questions is important. You know, I would get there and I'd be at dinner table with Dick Cheney's granddaughter, fucking all the people, that, you know, important people, their generations. And I just start asking them questions because they paying for this meal, not me. My mom didn't fly out. You feel me? So
Right.
I just started asking questions like how you get to where you are. And I just started to like understand shit we weren't taught. Well, at least me. I don't know. We'll get into, you know, your background and how you were taught finance and stuff. But for me, it just like opened my eyes getting out of Berkeley. So
intriguing.
Yeah. You talk about you know, spreading the wealth and building generational wealth a lot, right? Whether it's through your music or your interviews or anything. Where'd you kind of get this idea from?
Just the industry and the system being kind of flawed, and kind of just like a desire to like see the people around me win as well. Just natural. I don't think I really like seen it. I've always seen my pops kind of like put people in position to win,
to succeed,
and to assist, and always like look out for people who help him do his thing. You feel me? So I feel like it's just like natural inclination.
What makes you different than the other people who see what's in the industry? Because I feel like if I would have invited someone here, they would have walked in with chains. You came in Crocs, you know, you came in sweats. We both came in sweats. We don't give a fuck. You feel me? But like, someone would have came in here with a purpose and a statement, a reason to be here. I feel like your reason was just, I mean, I don't know, it could be for promo, but right, you know, your reason, I felt like you wanted to be here.
For sure.
So
I mean,
what makes you different in that essence?
I'm just me. I mean, I only have my experience and my upbringing. You feel me? Like I don't really.
I think it comes down to pops and your family, because I was listening to your music and you mentioned pops a lot.
Right.
So who, like, what is he to you? Who, obviously, he's your dad, but you feel me? Like, but like
who is this nigga you calling pops?
Yeah, like facts, bro.
Keep talking about this nigga. Who is he?
Nah, but was he like, when I think of like a black father from Vallejo, I think of like the working guy who's in construction, fucking 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. come home, take care of his. Was he that to you? Was that, you said he put people in position to succeed? So how? What was he doing?
Yeah, I mean that, and as well as he was just a hustler.
Okay.
Like, he was a hustler. He always had a way to get it. He always made sure that his family had it and was provided for. And he was both like that. 9 to 5, I'm gonna go work OT,
come home
and also
and
come home and hustle and make it happen as well.
There you go.
You feel me? So I feel like just as a kid, witnessing that and experiencing it, you know, there's things like he's done where he's included me, where I've been able to be in the assembly line. You feel me? And that shit like that, as a kid, you learn. I notice when like I operate my business, when we do shit, it's always in like that assembly form, or here, you feel me? And that's stuff that comes from that early on that you don't realize you're catching subconsciously, but you picking it up.
Nah, that's dope. And so I'm a father of two. Crazy, right? I'm 27, father of two, but when I had my kids, it really opened my eyes, and it like changed. It's crazy. When your parents say shit, you're like, whatever, but that shit really like changes your life. But when you holding that baby right there, it's like, yo, I'll do anything in the world for you. So I say that just because like it's building generational wealth. Like what your dad was doing when he was bringing you in that assembly line, he was teaching you how to be a man at a young age, right? And he was giving you these pointers without like, I don't know, like forcing you, right? He's like a problem for me is what my dad used to do is it's like, you play basketball or you not my son in a way, right? It's like, you gonna play basketball and you gonna succeed at it, or we ain't gonna talk.
Right.
And so that's like, every time I like put a basketball on my son's hand, I'm like, you can grab it or you can go play color. You feel me?
Beautiful.
Like whatever you want to do. I'm not gonna force you to do this. And so, yeah, I just think that's really cool by your pops. And I do see it with you. Y'all work it's like the Amazon package. You pass the package to the other person, you feel me? But that's really cool, man. I respect that.
That's dope. Yeah, I've always had kind of a freedom to explore and figure out what I wanted to do out of life. So definitely.
Yeah, that's cool. How old are you? Let the audience know.
27.
Oh shit, we the same age.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All you guys around the same age?
Yeah.
Dope. Okay, cool. So what? This is a random ass question, but you got you got visions of having kids soon?
I have a daughter.
You have a daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, how old?
9.
Oh shit. Oh
Yeah.
wow. How's that been, man? Cause I just had my daughter 3 months ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, 3 months
nice.
ago.
How do you like it?
Different than a boy. I got a boy as a 2.5-year-old. It's different.
You're softer?
Nah, cause I'm pretty soft with my son. Like he'll come up and cuddle. We be cuddling, watching Netflix, little dinosaur shows. But like, you feel me? Like he cool. But nah, my daughter, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how you can't. Can you explain it?
Yeah. Explain it. I don't know.
When you first held her, cause you was young. Right. What was that feeling? Cause that's different.
Fear.
Oh, that's a good one, bro. That's actually a really good.
Yeah. At that age, it's fear.
Fear.
For the most part. But now, I mean, she's great. Like I got really lucky. Like my daughter is like a great person.
And y'all about to grow up like almost not in the essence, but like best friends because y'all right there. Like she 9, bro. She about to be in middle school soon. You ready for that? Right. I got a 13-year-old niece, and I be wanting to strangle her sometimes. Hey, cut that. No, I'm just playing. But you know how it could be for middle school.
Needs love.
She needs love. Yeah.
Right.
So, but that's crazy, man. I didn't know that. What's her name?
Melody.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yep. That's beautiful. Cool, man. And so, have you kind of brought her into the assembly line? Have you showed her how to work a camera, how to spit, whatever?
She kind of has that liberation, like you say with your son, whereas if you want to grab this ball, you can, but you don't have to. So she comes in. She's kind of tired of the rap. She's over it.
What is she like? What music? Like pop stuff?
Right. Yeah.
Is it like Megan Thee Stallion?
Like Disney.
Doja Cat? And
like Disney.
Oh, she's okay. Keep her on that right there. Yeah, because all I hear is like Doja Cat and some girl named Bella Porch, and the name of the thing is Bad
new.
Bitch. It's crazy. I'm telling you, 13-year-old nieces is crazy. But
right, I mean, but they right. That's right. He be playing it right. It's on his playlist.
Hey,
right. All I hear is Doja Cat. Right. Why?
No, it's funny because if I would have handed you my phone and you looked through my Spotify, that's the number one song on my Spotify playlist.
That's hilarious. Right. Spotify rap report. I had to edit it.
That's crazy. All right, so when did you get your first taste of ownership? And it doesn't mean that like you started a company and that was your first taste. Like it could even go as far back to like your pops. But like when did you start to really understand what ownership means? A lot of people go into it and they're like, we could use the record deals, right? As a big thing. They go into it and they think they get ownership, but they sign away.
I think mine was outside of that. Like getting my first car. Like when you pay payments on a car and then you no longer have to and you realize that, wow, I don't have to pay on this car this month. That was like the first taste of like, this is the way, you feel me?
Yeah, damn, that's a good one.
Yeah.
No one's ever mentioned that. That's solid too. And it's like the same thing with home ownership. You know?
Right.
When you pay it off, obviously you take you take a loan now. They can take that
journey.
shit.
Exactly.
No, but I never thought about that. It's like when you actually but why don't you feel ownership when you go into Best Buy and buy a thing of headphones, AirPods?
Because it doesn't give you as much. You feel me? Like
I listen to my shit every day.
You do, but you don't really gain from having headphones. When you have a car, that shit gets you everywhere to work. That's the reason you're able to make your money. Yeah. Your headphones don't make you no money. That's consumer. You just bought it. You feel me? There's no return on it.
Yeah.
So when you get something that has return and you own it and shit, it just gives you a different type of minute. Like when I make a song and release it and it's out in the world, it's all profit. It costs me nothing to make a song. So I'm literally taking a zero.
Or you got people?
Yeah, but I got people who produce, you know, so it literally the yield I have my own studio and shit. We shoot all our own content. So the yield to create it is low. And once it's released, it's all profit. So it's a different type of ownership to where you're starting to see revenue from having this thing versus if I was to make 10 songs and I gave the masters to someone or sold the album to someone, like I don't see any return from. I was just watching this interview the other day, and Snoop Dogg said he doesn't make any money from like Gin and Juice, Doggy Style.
I think it's the same interview. I watched that.
He's written a ton
yeah.
for other people as well,
Yeah.
and he doesn't make anything from it.
Bad business.
Right.
Yeah. How do you avoid that?
You
That's hard. That's a hard question. I mean, a lot of people don't avoid it. That's why.
Man, it's a long game play. You feel me? Like there's sacrifice that come with it. We were just talking about this in the car, and Yaya was like sacrifices, and I was like, well, that's a lot to sacrifice. But also, though he doesn't make revenue from all those songs, he's now Snoop Dogg. You feel me? Like
Snoop line, but
you feel me? Like we know who he is, and he has this empire that's now built from that deal where he didn't get all these perks and things. He didn't get pub, but now look, you know, he's a world-renowned person. He's able to generate income from other sources. So it's really weighing it on what's worth what to you. You feel me?
Yeah, no.
It's not even something to avoid. Some people don't mind, you know, like if you're somebody who end up making 200, 300 million, you probably don't care about pub much. You feel me? Because you're able to build that wealth. So it just depends on what you're willing to give.
Facts. No. That's facts. What misconceptions did you have when you were younger that as you grew up, you start to realize that they were wrong or kind of misconstrued? For example, for me, I grew up, everyone would complain about taxes, or they would look forward to January, February when they get that big return, right? But what I started to realize when I grew up, I mean, I'm like kind of grown up. It's weird to say that like that, but what I started to realize is that a lot of the wealthy people, they find ways to make like flip taxes, right? And it's not such a bad thing.
No.
Like and so like I want to know if there's anything similar that you kind of realized as you were growing up that you had misconceptions about. Could be about society, could be about money.
Man, I thought growing up that my parents knew everything and that they were right about everything. And I think that really skews your perspective when you operate your life off of someone else's perspective, because you think that is the way that it actually is until you get out there and you're like, you feel me? Like that's one way to approach it, but that's not the finite way. And I think that kind of like guided me through life. I lived a lot of my life through the perspective of someone else's experience.
Okay, and when did you start to realize that? Like when did that flip happen in your head?
Like recently.
Whoa, shit.
This is all
really?
This is all like the past couple years.
Like,
you feel me? Like really figuring out.
Okay. And what do you think that has a lot to contribute to? Like, is it just you're getting older and wiser? Is it, your daughter is getting older and you're starting to see things differently in the world? Is it the music stuff, everything around you? Like, what had opened your eyes to that?
Right, a culmination of all of that. Just life. Just life. And I feel like with what I'm doing, it's kind of, man, you experience a bunch of different type of people and a bunch of different type of connections. So like all of that contributes. I feel like when you don't do stuff like this and you just work like a typical 9 to 5, you kind of live in a bubble. And
a rat race.
You feel me? Everything is kind of the same and similar. So when you finally get to break that bubble, when you meet people who kind of live different and experience and have different perspectives, it just opens you up a bit.
Facts. That's like when I went to Colorado.
Right.
It's just a similar situation.
Right.
So I think that's kind of when I think my misconceptions changed. That's when I started learning about taxes, how to depreciate your thing. Like we talked about before this, the car industry in Turo. Like a lot of people are like, oh, you got to pay taxes at the end of the year. No, I get a big fat check at the end of the year because my CPA knows how to write the depreciation off.
Right.
And so I'm getting thousands back, plus I'm getting thousands a month for renting the car.
As you should.
Yeah, and so it's just misconceptions, right? And you have to teach that to the younger generation. And I think you've been doing a good job of, you know, teaching ownership, teaching business, teaching keeping all your splits, right? Before we had this shit, you hit me up. Like, what's the split? You feel me? That's good. You're the first person who's done that.
Facts.
And that's crazy. You on episode 73.
Right.
That's crazy.
You robbed 73 people.
I
Nah,
did, bro. No, good. White collar, you know what I'm saying?
Colorado taught him well.
Yeah. Thanks. No, but yeah, that's good. And I, you know, to piggyback off of that, I kind of want to know, now that you know these things, how important is it for you to teach?
Extremely. I feel like once you know, you kind of have a due diligence. Like, if I was to do a song now and not send out splits to everyone, it would kind of be contradictive. It'll kind of bother my soul too, because you feel me? Like, man, when we finally found out everything that was supposed to be happening and everybody was supposed to be getting, man, I was going nuts.
Yeah,
I was like
heated,
ready to pull not even heated. I was just like, we had to go back. I got a catalog of about 200 plus songs. We had Tessie's catalog, Truly's, just everything we've released that we had to go back. You feel me? And make sure that everybody was getting what they're supposed to get and publishing and all of this shit. So it's like, once you know, you kind of have a due diligence to do what's right, you know? But it just depends on the type of person. This is also a game where there is no right or wrong to how all of this business is supposed to be. There's only a moral right, but there's no finite right. You feel me? Like, there's no law or no actual rule that says, oh, this person needs this, that. Because, you feel me, music is like my business. You feel me? Like, there was a point in time in music where nobody was getting paid. You feel me? Even the performers, like, it went straight to the person who was paying to get that music made. So now that it's like that, it's very hard to get people to get in the swing of, oh, I'm gonna pay this person this and this person this, because it's never been like that.
Yeah, nah, I get it. And you know, it's like a lot of people get caught in these bad deals, or a lot of people get, and not just bad deals in music industry, but in like every industry.
Right.
Like, I've gotten, I had a Airbnb deal that we did in 2020, and we split it 3 ways, and what we thought the earnings were going to be couldn't, because LA got some crazy laws.
What's an Airbnb deal? How does that, like, with the company Airbnb or with you? And
no, we set up an Airbnb, and I got 3 other investors into it. And that just, like, when you realize the deal's not going to go as sweet as it's going to go, but you're in a, you know, what, 30, whatever, 35, whatever, right? You feel me? And you're like, okay, I'm not making as much as I thought, but I'm putting in a lot. That's a bad deal. And you gotta live with it, and you gotta learn from it.
Why is it bad?
Because when you go in with 2 other people and you think that everyone's gonna do their part and get the same percentage, but you're the only one, or 2 of you are doing the work, and the other person is still wanting their whatever 33%.
Right.
That's a bad deal. Okay. Because you set it up wrong. Right.
You set it
up wrong. It doesn't mean you can't do business with that person, but maybe they get 10, 15% because they just want to be passive. Right. And they just want the check to show up. But you're doing all the groundwork. It's the same thing in any business.
Exactly.
And so what I had to do is I had to realize that I set it up wrong. And so we dissolved that. And then went and got another one with just 2 of us that were working hard. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of people just got to learn, right? We talked about it in the beginning of this podcast, but it's about actually being in the business to learn from it. And that was like the whole purpose of starting this, is because I'm going through a lot of struggles right now, and I'm also going through a lot of success. But I'm here to talk about it with you. You feel me? And you're here to talk about it with me. With this, you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna sit in front of a camera 10 years from now and be like, well, in 2021, you know, I went through this one deal, and here's how you could do it. Because 10 years, shit's gonna be different. Completely. Taxes gonna be different. The fucking cost of living,
you're
inflation.
You're gonna be having an Airbnb and a metaverse. Getting meta booty.
I didn't even think about that. We're gonna hosting little meta people. Like, that's crazy.
Right. No, people gonna be like, I just copped a mansion in the metaverse.
Bruh, that's crazy. That's about to be money, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
But, yeah, no, that's facts. That's facts. So, okay, we know you're in the music. Are you invested into anything else? Obviously, Good Company. Talk about Good Company and how you started that and everything.
Yeah, so Good Company was started with the homies. We just really didn't have like the resource and the shit or the money to go and pay for people to do this or that.
Oh God,
so
bro, that shit is expensive.
Right.
It's expensive.
So it just started with us kind of just shooting our own content and creating our own things, and that was kind of like the.
What's up with the name? Where'd the name come from?
There's a saying that says, "Your mama say you judge by the company you keep." You feel me? And I've always liked that saying, and I feel like pennies are like highly undervalued. Like, think about how many pennies you probably had in your life or walk past. Like, you could walk past pennies all day and you would never pick it up, ever.
Facts, but I wouldn't pick up a quarter either though.
Interesting.
Would you?
Probably not.
If it was shiny? If it was like a newer one? No.
Right. But it's like, look how much you're passing up on. Imagine if you walk past 1 million quarters in your whole life and you missed out and all you had to do was
crazy.
stop and pick it up.
That's a bar. Come on,
Right.
you writing or something?
Come on, man.
Ghostwriter? No, I'm just saying. That's cool, man. That's really cool. So, Good Company started. When did it start? Shit, y'all ain't got
Probably
a
like
date, huh?
2018, we start really like pushing the line and like actually creating things.
Where'd the idea come to have like rappers come and just record their verses?
So
Because that's pretty dope.
that was recent. We were already making like live sessions, like for myself and Tessie, like all our internal artists. But last year when I dropped my album, The Field Effect, we did a live session and it just went, and it was like, this would be dope to kind of like see some of the people we like, you feel me, to come do sessions, and then from there it just kind of took off.
You just did something recently in Vallejo, right? Or no? Did you not?
What?
Wasn't it a live session or something?
We do tons.
Okay. I peeped the one in Vallejo. It seemed pretty dope. I think. Did you have other people perform?
They're all
as well?
shot in Vallejo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where?
Several different locations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You trying to keep it in the community, like
Definitely.
dope.
We used to come out here. Actually, this place, like down the hall.
Oh yeah.
We shot The Way here, and The Way went viral on TikTok. You feel me? But we used to always had to commute. San Francisco, fucking Oakland, Sacramento. We had to go everywhere to just shoot content. You feel me?
Yeah, bro.
And it's like we were taking all of our equipment from home to go all these other places. So it was like really trying to bring that shit back home and empower artists there.
Yeah, that's cool. So what's kind of your end goal with Good Company? I mean, I know it's kind of fresh and you figure this shit out every day, right? And you think of new ideas every day. But like, kind of, what do you see? Where do you see?
I don't really have one. I mean, I just want to keep doing the work, and it's like whatever comes from that, you know, when it's all said and done, is what I'm going to be happy with and live with. But we just like, when I see dope shit, I like to get behind it and support. I don't really have like an ending initiative for it.
Okay. Cool. What do you have? Where do y'all do it? Where do people come? Is it a studio, a house, a barbershop?
So we started in a shop. We do some sessions outside. Our current sessions.
Those are dope, by the way.
Garage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you got like a whole people just come to the garage, lay their verse down, and do whatever. That's dope, bro. Do you ever plan on getting like a little decent spot?
Yeah.
Have you looked into some shit?
Yeah, for certain. So like next year we'll probably end up going into like a warehouse or something.
Okay. In Vallejo?
Right now, yeah, of course.
Yeah, he gotta be. What if it was Benicia?
No.
They got some warehouses, bro. Come on, bro. It's nice over there. You ain't gotta worry about it.
You know what the perk of Vallejo is like right now it's beautiful because when we have a session I could literally just walk into my garage and set up.
Or if you think of a verse, you just boom right there.
Right, bro. We came out here sometimes and I'll forget some shit.
Yeah.
And it's like you shit out of luck. Like you done.
Yeah. You don't write that shit down like on your way to the fucking studio. Like I gotta remember this part.
No.
Like even a punchline, it ain't gotta be the whole shit.
I mean, like in terms of equipment. Like if you forget something and
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. You stuck. You feel me? So we stand in the V.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you got the Good Company, obviously yourself as an artist. What other stuff are you invested in? Are you invested in stocks, real estate, crypto, the big three that are talked about everywhere right now?
Yeah, I'm invested in stock and crypto.
Okay.
And I'm invested in people.
Oh,
which
That's
is
fire.
like I feel like the greatest investment you can make.
That's fire,
I
bro.
own percentages of like hundreds of different, you feel me, artist shit. So it's like investing in people. That shit
That's
is
dope.
like never ending. It's the best stock you could buy. I never have to buy a piece of real estate.
Yeah, but why are you like against it, or you just?
No, I'm not against it. I just feel like it's easier to invest into a person, especially art, because like I say, the yield to create it is so low and the return is so high. Like if a song goes gold or platinum, I could buy 4 houses or 5 houses off of something that cost me $0.
You think that's a bigger risk because, I mean, do you like vet these people that you're invested in, or you just invest and hope for the best?
I just move from, if I love it, I'm just going to put money into it naturally. It don't really. It
and
is
then
what
if
it is.
if it
If
goes,
it doesn't. If it does, great.
Yeah, okay.
But it's like one of those things where it's like I love this. I fuck with it anyway. You feel me? Like, and there's no upkeep for it for me. You know, if you buy a house, there's upkeep. There's you got to check in and shit. With this, it's like, bro, and you're helping someone else, like completely change someone else's life, and it's like. I just feel like with that route, you know, it's just a different type of yield, and it's like if they win, I win, and that's incredible to me.
That's a good feeling. Good company.
Right.
Nice. Okay, you said you were invested in stocks. What you mind mentioning any stocks?
Yeah, I mean, I got a little bit of everything. The big ones, of course, Netflix, Amazon, Disney, shit like that.
Do you like pay attention to the market or anything, or you just invest and turn around and forget about it?
I don't necessarily watch. I kind of invest into what I consume. So
that's wonderful.
I have stock in Crocs, which is why like
they need to send you a deal. You next.
Yeah. I mean, even if they don't, like they've risen a lot this year, and I own shares in it. So you feel me? Like I try to invest based on consumerism, and then crypto is another thing that I just kind of invest based on like. What's happening? You feel me?
Yeah.
I hold on to Ethereum and Bitcoin, and then when I see like the new altcoins that come up that look promising,
did you get into Doge and Shiba?
Yeah, I got into those very late, so I didn't.
Yeah, me too.
But I got into Shiba.
Just hold it though. Hold it.
Yeah, exactly.
10 years, 20 years, you good.
And that's what everything. Like if you look at the trends on crypto, they never go down.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? You go look. 10 years, 5 years on any of them, even a year, like Ethereum, just from last year, ridiculous. You feel me? So it's really that's just somewhere like easy place to sit your money, especially if you have it. Like if you saving money in a bank, it's just kind of easy to set it in Bitcoin or Ethereum and those things because you're naturally getting. It's way better than the interest that's on a fucking savings account.
Yeah, no, that's facts. And I mean, it's always the question of which one is better, stocks, real estate, or crypto. That's like the main thing right now in like the finance world, right? And I think it's cool to be into everything, right?
Diversify.
Into people too, right?
Into people. That's where people don't invest. People don't invest in people.
Yeah.
And you feel me? Like people are the reason we have crypto and stocks and real estate is because of people. People build those houses. People create these coins. People buy and consume Netflix. So when you invest in people, you get a greater yield.
Facts. Let's talk about how you get people to invest in you, because that's one of the hardest things, right? Is getting someone that doesn't know you, doesn't know LaRussell, doesn't know Juwan, to invest in them. And we talked about this prior, but like, how do you get that?
I don't think you can get someone who doesn't know you to invest in you.
Okay.
Like that, I think that's the first step. Like if they don't know you, they have to love what you do. You feel me? Like I've invested in artists early because I love their art. You feel me? So there was an incentive for me. If there's no incentive or no love, I don't think you can, and you shouldn't seek it. Like I'm not looking for anyone to invest in me who doesn't love what I do or who isn't a supporter and fan of my shit. You feel me? Like I think everyone who invests in me is people who really love my art or fuck with just who I am and what I built. And I think you have to build that foundation before you seek investment.
Yeah, no, that's facts, dude, and that's a lot to take in right there. Now, you said you don't think people can invest in you if they don't know you. So how do you continue to grow then? Because if you're just staying with the same, let's just say random number, 50 people, like how do you get people who don't know you to invest in you? If I want to go strike a deal at Warner, right? I have to go network at a networking event, right? And get, how do you do it? That's how would you strike a deal with those people?
You make noise.
But then that means they know you, right?
Because of what you did. You didn't go. I've gotten offered deals from a lot of places, and I didn't network with none of them. But I made noise.
You made noise, okay.
Right.
But then in turn, you making noise, your music because your music is very lyrical. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's very lyrical, and you talk about real stuff. So in your music, one song, I get to know you.
Right.
So that's getting to know you, though. So they're investing in you because they know you.
Right.
So that's kind of what you're saying, right?
Through your product.
Through your product.
Like they're getting to know me through great work. I think that's the only way to get investment is to do great work. Like, I'm investing in Crocs because I've used their product. If I never bought a pair of Crocs and if they didn't make this great, you have to do great shit first. You don't go seek investment initially, you feel me? And I don't think you should ever seek investment. I think you should let investment come to you.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only way you're going to get real money and like real investment and real equity is if they want you there. If you're going and you got to go to these places and network and say, hey, I'm making this. If I had to tell you I'm making a movie, I'm probably not going to get the best investment. Yeah. You feel me? But if I made some shit and you're like, hey, what you got next? That's when you going to get it. But you only get that through putting out great work. Like, I'm not... You feel me? The artists I invest in is artists that I hear sing. It's like, oh, hell yeah. You feel me? I'm not going to do it if I don't. Like, you have to put out that great work first. Okay. And it attracts all the people who want it. Just simply, you feel me? And that's the only way you're going to do it. Like, it's like with you writing the book and shit, it's like, that is like that step one. It's like, oh, I got this book. The investor who comes is gonna be the one who loves that book, and it's like, hey, bro, I got $1,000. Can I get in? Or hey, bro, and those are the people you should be rocking with. Like, now that I've been doing like this new thing with the splits, I figured out like that's the best way. The best way is to go get investment from the people who is already supporting you.
Let's talk about that.
Look beyond it. You feel me?
True. Let's talk about that in a little bit more detail because you're the first person I ever seen do it. I think you might be the first person that's ever done it. But you're like literally giving your fans splits. So can you break that down? How does that work? You're paying them monthly. Who's doing the accounting? Y'all need a raise because that's crazy. Right. Like what? Explain that.
So basically, the distribution, I'm giving percentages of revenue from the distribution. So the revenue.
DistroKid?
I'm using Distro, but you could use Stem.
Yeah, you can.
But yeah, we fuck with DistroKid. Shout out DistroKid. I'd love to have a percent in DistroKid. If you guys need a spokesperson, you feel me?
And Crocs.
We run a lot through DistroKid. But yeah, basically, I'm just allocating those percentages, and this is something I've been doing with my team for the past couple years now. So it's like, why not add the people who come to shows and buy merch and support our shit and put them into that pie too? Yeah, you feel me? It's simplified. It's all handled on the back end by DistroKid system already.
But don't you have to get like their name? I don't know if it's their social, but you got to get that information. So how do you do that?
So I've created a form.
Okay.
Shout out Tieta. Tieta created a form. You feel me? To where once you fill it out and all the submissions go through, I get all the data and information. I vet all the offers myself, and then I send counter offers and proposals. And once someone accepts, I enter the split. I send an agreement, sign it, saying that this is what they're being allocated. They get it on their end, and they fill it out and accept it, and then you get to collect.
What are some normal splits then, like percentage-wise? What can a normal fan expect to get? If you're
it's up to them. I haven't set prices or any amount. So when you fill out the form, it asks you what percentage would you want and what price you're willing to pay for.
I come to you, I fill out the form, I say, hey, I want 5% of your music. You counter or whatever.
So you say I want 5%, and you say I want to pay this amount.
Okay.
I counter and say, for this amount, I'm willing to give you this percent.
Okay.
Or I can say, I'm willing to give you more for this amount that you offered me. And then or I might just accept what you offered. And once we come to that agreement, we done. I send the agreement through. I enter it in DistroKid. You accept it on your end, and then you get your payouts.
And then as far as like how many people could get it, right? Because you only could go up to 100%. How many people are usually in one song?
It depends on the song. I think probably right now the most that we have on one is like 20.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. You
Right?
out here doing that's crazy.
Man,
you're from Vallejo, bro.
We're about to change
that's
thousands
crazy.
of lives.
Yes.
I'm gonna make thousands of people millionaires.
Yeah.
Like,
nah, that's dope, bro. And they're gonna get that, and their kids are gonna get that.
and it's
kids.
in a perpetuity, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the only time
That's
you
gonna
get
be
the
the
word
promo.
perpetuity,
Yeah,
and it's a
perpetuity.
good thing. That's the only time, you feel me? But
Yeah.
it's in a purpose. You can, man, this shit is forever.
That's
so
crazy.
it's like 20 years when I own this huge thing, and it's beyond, and we're going beyond songs. Like next year, I'm opening it up for people to invest into future equity and projects. So like, say all the live sessions we do for next year, say you got 30, 40 grand, and you're like, I want to put this into something. We can work out something to where, okay, we're going to do 100 live sessions next year anyway. I give you a % of every single one. You feel me? Like, I'm allowing people to invest in us as a whole and as a unit, instead of us having to wait for a label. You feel me? Because these are the people who watch the live sessions and the people who pull up the shows.
They the ones who support.
They should be the ones who get that money. You feel me? Like,
that's crazy,
how you
bro.
streaming my shit thousands of times and you not getting paid from it? Like that, it just don't make no sense. The labels don't stream your music. Them niggas don't even be liking your shit half the time. Like, they don't post you. They don't share you. None of that shit.
Yeah.
That shit should go straight to the people who actually support you.
That's
like,
dope, bro.
if your label is getting all your money right now, at least make the head of the label don't even know you exist.
Yeah.
He don't even know. They not coming when you sign. You don't even meet the president.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, that shit is all flawed. He don't stream your music.
It's
He don't even let his kids listen
he's
to
not,
you.
He's not invested in the people. He's invested in the company and the money that
Simple as
people are
that.
bringing in.
Exactly.
But you gotta be invested in the people, man. That's super dope, bro. Bro, with these next projects, man, if you need an early investor, well, we're gonna have to talk offline. But
hey, it's open.
That's amazing, dude. Like, damn. Well, so how'd you even think of that?
Man, you know,
shower,
so this
toilet,
shit started. I was on my
one...
bike. This shit had started. I was riding. I was in AC, and I remember vividly. I was thinking of how to do what Nipsey did with the $100 album. Like,
okay,
early,
bro, I've been thinking of that. I still can't, but you got
early,
the. Yeah,
I was like, how the fuck can I do that? And I'm like, Nipsey had a different type of bass. You feel me? Like, they had 100 to go spin. So I was thinking, like, how the fuck can I do that for my people? And that's how we came up with the whole donation based shit. Like, you pay what it's worth to you. I'm no longer going to set a price on nothing. Yeah. You whatever it's worth to you. And from that, I just been kind of trying to like build on that idea of like, how can we do this in cooler ways? So we end up, when I did Cook Together, Eat Together, I gave away equity percents just to see if people understood what that was and what they meant. And it was received really well. So now this last one, it was just like, fuck it, let me see, you feel me, if I could sell them, if people would be interested in buying it. Like, I buy stock, I invest in hella stock. And I was thinking like Tim's, I had heard Tim's shit like a little bit early before she broke. And if I was able to invest in her then, I would have. But you can't with artists. Like, I would have easily invested in her, and that money would have went to her to be able to market and do whatever. But I didn't get that opportunity. So think about how many artists you found early if you was able to say, hey, bro, I got this. Put your shit. Let me just get a %.
That happens a lot, dude. It's
that
like,
happens a lot.
Because the artist is an entity. Right? And like, if you can invest in Crocs and Nike, how come you can't invest in artists? That, bruh.
If you can invest in Crocs and Nike, why can't you invest in your favorite artist? You play them every day.
And next is podcast. Why you know? I mean, you got Patreon, but
oh man, this is applicable across the board. Yeah, I honestly, I wish it happened across the board, because if I can invest in LaMelo Ball right now, I would, and I'd make a shit ton of money. But he's gonna be one of the greats. Like, why wouldn't you? If you could have invested in Curry his rookie year, like, we should have stock in people. Like, people are the best thing to invest in, bro. You should have stock in people. And the thing is, when you invest in great people, you only get return. I know if I put $10,000 in a Curry, this nigga gonna go shoot. He's gonna go get better balls. He's gonna go get a better gym. He's gonna go get a better trainer. You win. You feel me? So it's like, it's a W for everybody.
Yeah, you know, and I think it's totally doable, which is the crazy part. Like, it's doable right now. It's not like we're, you know.
I just did it.
Yeah, no, exactly. But, like, we could do this tomorrow with everything.
With everything.
And, like,
the entire world.
Start an LLC for a person. You got partners, right? And all that. You set up the liability, everything. It's like, it can be done.
The thing is, though, like, people start doing that shit like NFTs, and it becomes a money grab. And that's what you can't do with this shit.
But we're in America,
like,
when
you
is it
have
not?
to have actual tangibility. Like you feel it has to be real.
Yeah.
It has to actually be real with a cause and a true reason. And you're, like I said, it has to be something you already shown. Like, people investing in me, they've already seen me do 300 sessions. You feel me? Like, it's already there.
Do you think we could ever get to the point where the music industry or any industry is to the point of LaRussell and what you're doing? Because I feel like it's America. We're always gonna want money, you know. And the white people up at the top, they always gonna wanna make it a money grab. And so, can you get to the top to where you're doing this for all the artists, and it's just like a fucking.
I know I'm gonna do this with all of
your
my
artists, but
right.
I'm saying in general. Do you think America?
I think you can only start with you, and then hope that everyone comes forth. I think if America follows the people, if the people say I don't want to hear the trash on the radio, guess what America gonna do? They're gonna start playing what the people want to hear on the radio. You feel me?
Yeah.
So. But yeah, when everyone is saying we're going to eat McDonald's every day and we're going to eat Burger King every day, of course that's what they're going to build. Facts. But they don't build that shit in the neighborhoods where they eat Panera and they eat vegan food. They make sure,
sucks, bro.
you feel me? But they make sure they got that shit because that's what they want.
That's
Otherwise, they're going to lose. America ain't trying to lose no money. So you feel me? It's up to us to dictate it. And that's the same in terms of industry. Like, this industry... There's so much money in music. There's actually more money in the industry in doing good business than bad business, but they don't want to practice that because it's also higher risk.
Yeah.
There's way more money to make in good business. You feel me? Like,
I agree, bro. I'm all about good business, and like, I just think, you know, I heard a quote today. What was it? I think it was on like a movie or some shit, but it was like, don't burn bridges because only Jesus can walk on water. I was like, nigga. God damn.
That's hard.
I was like...
Well, I got a bar that say you could burn the bridge when you made a new way.
True, but how you gonna... What's the other way? We gonna put what you gonna put down on the water? You gonna swim? It's cool, but you just gotta make another way. I agree with it. But it's fire, but like...
Fuck that bridge.
When you start to think outside the box, right? And you're that artist. You're thinking outside the box. There's other artists like that. And it's just amazing to see. And I just wish more people could hop on the wave. You feel me?
And they will. I mean, it all
time.
happens through demonstration. Like, when you start doing it and I start doing it and Tessie start doing it and all their favorites start doing it in different areas and realms, like, it'll happen.
That's true, bro. As I gotten older, my closest friends, you know, we used to talk about some crazy shit, you know, bad bitches, you know, going out to the club and all that shit, right? And now...
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay. I got you. I'm talking when we was younger, you feel me? But and now we talk, you know, we sit down, we have dinner, and we talk about wealth. You know, finance. We talk about how to change the world.
And you follow your idols. Like, I wouldn't be doing this if Nipsey didn't do it.
Bro,
so that tells you, like, once one do it, man, I get so many messages and niggas like, man, I want to do it the right way. Like, now when I do features with artists or if I'm on a project, you feel me, they make sure they send that split through. They were never sending splits. You feel me? So it's like, you just got to start that wave and everybody gonna surf once it come.
But you know what's crazy is now that the splits are like the talk of the world, like, I've gotten from people I've done features with years ago, like 4 years ago, I get messages today saying like, yo, so what was that split on that song? Like, bro, I offered you like the 50%, right? I sent you the B cap or whatever that shit is, right? Like, years ago, and you didn't want to take the time to understand it.
Right.
Like, and now you're hitting me 4 years later. Like, I don't even know the login to that shit.
You know what's funny, though? That's how it works. So, Cujo, shout out Hey Cujo. Hey Cujo was the first one to be like, hey, yeah, Distro Kid do splits. And I was using TuneCore then.
Bro, I was using TuneCore CD, baby.
I don't really know because it was a new area and platform. So I'm like, fuck it. You feel me? But he been told me about it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you have to see someone you love and someone you admire do it before you're like, like I said, if Nipsey didn't do it, I wouldn't have had the let me see. You feel me? Like, you got to see somebody
about?
cool do that shit first.
Facts, that's facts. Cool. Man, that's good. Good talk, man. I want to move on to the Hella Misguided segment where I ask the same question to each person that comes up on the podcast, and that question is simple. If you were to write a letter to your 18-year-old self, what would like a summary of that letter be?
Shoot 10,000 shots.
Oh, I saw you tweet that yesterday or this morning. It was one of those.
Often.
Yeah.
Often.
You just retweet every day, huh? Yeah.
Often. I mean, every day. I feel like that is the one thing, like, man, me and Fonny talk all the time about, like, how easy this shit is when you figure that out. Like, the difference between Steph Curry and everybody else is Steph Curry shot more than everybody else. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, he's not a superior athlete. He's not more superior than anyone.
No, he's like 5'3". No,
but the difference is he shot more than you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you can't outshoot me. I shoot 1,000 every day.
Yeah.
You shoot 100, maybe. You feel me? Like, it's really that. And I feel like if I would have got that earlier, I'd be that much further. But, it was meant for me to get it at this time. But I think any young nigga who's like, especially if you know what you want to do. Like, we had so many people who were athletes, and they were actually good, but they didn't have that work ethic.
Yeah, or they didn't have the mentality, bro. I had a lot of athletes that weren't coachable. Didn't want to learn, right? Same thing.
Right.
But, and they were like the best players, and they just wouldn't
player.
be on the team. Or it's like, the getting your grades together. Obviously, that's a huge thing is you can't get your grades together. I know a lot of people don't like school, but if you love basketball that much and you believe in your talent that much, go kiss ass to the teacher, do whatever you got to do, right? To get your grades in the position to be there.
Right.
It's the same thing in the world. You're not just going to sit there and be like, I didn't make it, right? You're going to want to go and figure that shit out.
You're going to make sure that shit happen, right?
Because you're going to have no choice.
You have no choice, and that's really how it got to be. Like, once people understand that it's just coming down to shots, you're unstoppable when you understand it just come down to, you could be the greatest anything. A nigga, I could start rapping a day and say I'm gonna play tennis, and I guarantee you I could be one of the greatest because I'm gonna play more than you. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna hit more tennis balls than you ever fucking hit. And it's just simple as that. In whatever lane you want to take or whatever avenue you want to do, like, bro, anything is possible.
Yeah. No, I agree, bro. It's about taking the shots. It's about mentality. And it's about preparation. You know, I got dedication, preparation, consistency. I got this.
You got the chest tattoos?
First tattoo ever when I was like 17. And I was like, what the? That was like, it's a terrible. Tattoo. Man, I was like, what am I doing? But those core values, those are my values. And so I go, I say that I want to know what your values are. Do you have 3 values that you kind of stick by? It could be about anything, bro. It could be
3 values that I stick by. I think 10,000 shots is one.
Okay. There got to be something about people, right? Like love, respect.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
I mean, definitely. But they're so. I'm learning every day. It's like a new journey for me. I'm learning some new shit. But I mean, of course.
As you should.
Of course, like those are in there. I was trying to think of some really great shit to say, but no, I don't have one. Man, just
you gotta go back to the drawing board.
Right. Man.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. I got you stumped a little bit right there.
Right?
Yeah, it's all good. No, but I think values are really important in any business. But when you're kind of like on this road of figuring shit out, right? It's about staying true to yourself and about your morals, right? A lot of people, another example in the music industry is, right, they sell their soul, right? But you can do that in any industry. You can kind of lose track of your vision because you're so caught in this tunnel vision, you don't see anything else. And so I think it's really important to have that core value when you're along this you're not solo, but along this solo journey of being an entrepreneur and business owner, right?
Right.
And so that's why I asked that, but.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it definitely keeps you very, very centered. You feel me? And it's like that partial ego that keeps you from doing certain shit.
True.
That fucking Jay-Z. What did he say? There was a bar the other day, and he said, Sometimes you need your ego. Let these niggas know they can't fuck with you. You feel me?
Yeah.
And everyone looks at ego negatively. Like, it's like, we got to kill the ego and get rid of it. But it's like, that ego has that necessary part to where you don't take no bullshit as well. Like, I've been offered deals that were like bullshit. And I was able to be like, no, because my ego is like, hell nah. You feel me? Like, I'm better than that. Though it's like, I'm not better, but that's like the ego protecting me of like, nah, that's not for you. You feel me?
Yeah. And your ego is like it's like the check, right? It's the nigga that put you in check, right? But it's also like the one that gets you back up when you fall down. Because you need that ego. It's like, yeah, a lot of people are humble, right? But you need to be confident sometimes. You need to be out there, and there's a lot of rappers now who are, you know, confident in their shit. Yeah, right. It's confident in their shit and they shouldn't be, or they confident in their shit and they should be.
Man, and I think that is so beautiful when you could be confident without skill. I think that is the greatest.
That's crazy.
Man, that shit is so incredible to me.
But where do you think that comes from, though? Like, is it how you're brought up? Like,
definitely. I think that shit just comes. Yeah, it's,
you know what I think? I think it's the white parents when they go with the kids and they just, every time the kid comes in third place or get that little most improved trophy, they like, oh yeah, you did good. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's the soft generation. But it's you know it. There's more to it. I think it's how you're brought up, the people you hang around. That's super important.
For certain.
Right?
For certain.
Like the people you hang. If you got a bunch of yes men in your corner.
You can gain high, and that's not always a bad thing. Because like I say, if you lack skill but you have high confidence, sometimes you win. Because of that, you feel me?
Yeah. Like a lot of the times you win.
Sometimes you win. Like a lot of people don't. You have some of the most talented people in the world, and they lack confidence, and they can't even win. And you got this nigga who sucks, and he's winning because he's confident in what he's doing. You feel me? And that could be due to yes man. It's like the duality of it.
Oh, duality! I love that word, bro.
Right? That's a nice word.
Really
Shout out Duality. Whoever came up with Duality. It was probably a nigga named Duality.
Yeah.
You know how they do, like, bro.
That's funny. But that's straight facts. I want to talk about your book. A lot of rappers don't write books.
I'm not a rapper. I just rap.
Thank you. I'm glad you said it. I hate like when I don't know. The rapper, like a lot of people put a bad stereotype on the word rapper, right? And I think there's more than just being a rapper. I like artists, really, right? Because you're not just an artist in what you say. I mean, this interview, you said a lot, right? And the audience is gonna really get to know you. But it's also what you're doing. Good company. You're an artist, right? You're being creative in many different ways, not just your rapping.
Fact.
And your rapping's dope, right? But everything else is dope that you're doing.
Fact.
And I think that when you label someone as just a rapper, the world looks at you as just a rapper.
Yeah, definitely.
Am I wrong?
Definitely. It's like anything. When you say you're a basketball player, the instant the instant you do something outside of basketball, it's like, nah, nigga, get in line. Yeah. You need to be playing back, you know? That's just how that shit is. And that's why you can't like identify with what you do. That's crazy. That like brings up some heartache over here.
No, because like when I was a basketball player, you know, basketball was my life, bro.
You was never a basketball player. You played basketball.
Thank you. But I need that on a shirt, right? But no, when people would, all right, I had long hair when I was younger, so I was always the kid with the long hair that plays basketball. Swear to God, that was me. And so basketball was my identity. And when I got out of college, I was like, all right, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Shook.
Bro, I was like, all right, I'm not going to the NBA. You see how short I am. Like, nigga, come on, right? Sure. I could have went overseas, but I'm like, damn, my family's here. Like, well, why? You gonna get paid shit money. You gonna work crazy amount of hours in the gym. Like, no, I gotta figure something out. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just, dabble in the rapping. Always been into rapping. And so when I started, I was rapping through college, but when you're a college basketball player, bro, you ain't got no time.
Right.
You no time. So it's like you got to be rapping at 3 a.m. and wake up at 5 a.m. for lifting, and you can't do that every night. So I was doing rapping, and then once basketball stopped and I realized there was no future, I just took rapping on full and would do shows in San Francisco. You know how hard it is getting people to come? Like, well, you used to play basketball. Like, well, I'm not gonna come to your rap show. You feel me? Like, what?
Right.
So like, and that hurts because you think those people, they supported you through basketball. Why can't they support you through rap?
Right.
So like, it's investing in people, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna get them to invest in, all right, me rapping, me playing basketball, me in the real estate. I'm gonna get them to invest in me. So whatever the fuck I do, they there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so, yeah.
Exactly.
Let's get. That was a way off topic, but let's get back to the.
That's on topic.
Yeah.
And we give you one, man. Let's go.
Let's get back to your book, because like I said, a lot of people don't even write books, bro. Like I wrote but I wrote my book during the pandemic. That idea just popped. And I was like, all right, I actually heard a podcast, and I was like, all right, I'm about to do one. So What inspired you to write a book?
That same thing. We were just chilling, and the idea popped. And
it's just like,
I wrote that book in a day.
Bro, bro, I can tell you how. So you actually wrote it and everything, and how was that process for you? Good, not knowing, did you have to like YouTube shit? And,
nah, just like rapping. You feel me?
But like, how'd you know how to self-publish? Did you self-publish?
I sold them out the trunk.
No, but I'm saying, like, how'd you get the books made? How'd you
all that
shit?
I mean, fucking Google.
That's what I'm saying. So you had to do your research and like learn the shit right on the spot. Right. Because once that idea's in your head, you don't want to let it go, right?
Right.
And so when that idea popped for you and it popped for me, I was like, all right, next day, dude, I wrote 10,000 words.
Beautiful.
And then I was like, I don't want to write anymore.
Right.
So what I do? I sent that shit off to someone.
I'm done.
So here go some money. I need you to come back with 25,000 words. And then they did. I read that shit, sent it off to 2 editors. Here goes some money. Send me the copy. All right. I need a cover. I need my face on the back of the cover, right? I'm not just gonna hand the book out and then I know who Juwan is. All right. So I send that out. And here goes some money. Send that shit back to me. I didn't do anything. I just wrote 10,000 words. And then the book went number 1. Like,
incredible.
That's crazy. Out of Benicia. You feel me? Like, out of Benicia.
Out of Benicia.
Like,
Black man.
Yeah, so,
Lil Bow Wow.
Hey. No, rough. Oh, man. Yeah.
That's incredible.
So, and it's crazy. And the power of social media.
Right.
And shit, that's what connected us, bro. I mean, we're literally 5 miles apart from each other.
Right.
I don't think we might have ran into each other, but like the power of social media got us sitting right here. You feel me? And who knows? We could do so much more later on. You feel me?
Exactly.
Take over fucking Vallejo. Like it's crazy, but no. And so the mindset of writing a book is totally different than writing raps. Do you agree or do you not? And what essence?
Because I don't write raps. I just write. So writing is writing. It don't really matter what you write. I use all the same.
Do you talk the same way?
Yeah. This is how I rap. The way I'm talking
I know that. But I'm saying in the book though.
Yeah. The same exact. I don't create new verbiage or try to talk like politically. I literally write the way I talk completely. Like it's no new shit. Like you could literally read the book and it's like what we're talking right now. You feel me? If you know my voice, it's exactly like that. So it's the exact same way. I don't use any different technique.
And I think that's good too, because when you talk like this, it's easy to understand. When you rap like this, it's easy to understand. And I can't hear over auto tune.
Like this,
it's easy to understand, especially for people like us, where they grow up in the communities like Vallejo, and they don't have the best education. They need to hear how you talk, and so.
Bro, I be reading just hella like life books. Like I really.
What's some of your favorites?
I love Sad Gurus, Karma, Inner Engineering. I just finished Jason Wilson's Battle Cry. I love Swami. He's a great writer. But all of those books don't feel like me. You feel me? Like it's
because they're coming from someone who don't talk like you.
They don't talk like me. Yeah. They don't. The perspective is different. He's not gonna say ye and say, "Hey, bro, you feel me?" Like they don't talk like that.
Say yeah.
So it's completely different than when you read a book and it's like, damn, bro, like you laugh because it's I get that. You feel me?
That's facts, bro.
It's different, and we need that at a higher level. Like all of the New York Times best-selling books, when you read them books, they don't feel like you. They're great books, but they don't feel like You.
You know what's crazy? You should read it. It's a long ass book. Will Smith book.
I got it. I haven't read it yet. Incredible.
I think it's one of my favorite books, and you know why? I'm honestly a big Will Smith fan, but
light skin.
His yeah. You caramel too though. Yeah, like hold up. But his storytelling is just really amazing,
right.
and it sticks to you because it's like so relatable. Right? And I don't read books when celebrities come out with books. I only listen to books now, right? Because I'm doing so much shit, right? I ain't got time to sit here and just, maybe you do, I don't, right? So I only listen, and if a celebrity comes out with a book and they're not on the Audible, I don't listen.
Oh, he did his own Audible too?
He did his own Audible, which makes it fire. Like, bro,
Incredible.
16 hours, bro, I literally could have listened to it in one day.
And it's him just talking that shit?
But
That's
his story
great.
is like, I didn't, because he was in the 80s, 90s. His story, there's a lot of other shit that you find out about Will Smith, and you're like, whoa.
Right.
But yeah, it's just like, I go out there to say, like, if a celebrity comes out with a book and they voice is not telling the story, and because like Kevin Hart, 50 Cent, right? They all came out with books, but they're reading it.
Right.
I can understand their lingo more than if they hired the little white person in the back to read their little lingo. Could you imagine a white person telling 50 story?
Right.
I got shot 9 times. Like, what? Like, bro, like, what? Like,
right.
Yeah, try to put on a deep voice
funny.
and shit. Like, come on, man. That's crazy.
Nah, for real.
So, yeah, nah. Writing a book, though, go ahead and shout it out for those who don't know. And are you making more copies?
Yeah, the book is called The Bullshit We Tell Ourselves. And no, I'm not making any more copies.
And why is that?
I like the exclusivity. Like, it's a timepiece. You feel me? Like, if you got one, you got it. And if you didn't, you'll never.
How many copies you made?
I think like 400 total.
Okay, so those 400, it's like gone. NFTs, bro. You should just.
No, because it's tangible. Like, you can read the book, you could give it to someone, you could.
NFT though, and then they can make percentage off of. Bro, it's the same thing you've been preaching. Why though? Why is that different?
It's really not.
But why though? Let's get into it.
Have you bought an NFT?
No, but I made one for the podcast. Or for my book. I made one for my book.
Give it to me.
I gotta.
You can't, right?
I could. What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I mean, you can't you just go in there? But I mean, I know how to do it. It's just I don't do it as much, so I would have to take some time to send it to you. Yeah. You feel me?
I mean, the NFTs is just a interesting world for me, and I've been pressured from every angle to get into it, and I'm just waiting until
it's something.
It's a real reason. I have a real cause because everyone's getting in because it's like, yeah, well, you can make a lot of money, and it's like that's.
But that's not what it's for, though. You preach ownership, and I think if you're spreading the wealth of that you wrote, that not wealth, but wealth in the mind that you wrote in that book, and other people want to give it to their children, to their friends, and be like, yo, this shit is dope, and it might change your world. Like that transaction makes them an owner, right? So now, why not have it documented? Why not have a percentage in it just like the music does? That's why I asked that question. You feel me? It's something to think about. I'm sure everyone's pressured you into doing that. Obviously, do it on your own time, but I think it's dope to at least explore the idea or for the next thing, right?
Yeah.
The next idea you have that pops up and y'all chilling, right?
Definitely.
That's dope. Cool. What? We only got a couple more questions. Then we're gonna wrap it up. Where does our community lack guidance?
And leaders.
And leaders. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go into a little bit more detail into that?
I just don't think we have a lot of
like
people
political
worth following. No, just human.
Just human.
Like, just human. There's not a lot of, I mean, there's a lot, but there's not a lot. There's not enough people that it's just like doing inspirational shit and living well at a degree that inspires you. You feel me? Like Will Smith inspires you. That's an incredible person. How many people do you know in your regular life that's like Will Smith? You feel me?
Yeah, that's true.
We lack that.
Why do we need to learn from celebrities or big time people? Why can't we learn from the inner circle?
We should be able to.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
And then that's what you mean by we need more leaders. We need more leaders in our sphere of influence. You
Within
feel me?
people that we actually see and interact
every
with
day.
And know every day.
That's facts.
Like, you feel me? Like, you don't get to talk to Will Smith and shit. Like, you know, a lot of the information and just life shit that I learn, like, I get from books and from, like,
the outside.
Sad Guru on the outside.
Yeah.
You feel me? And, like, now me and my homies are, like, all growing and elevated, and I get to go internally and get gems and information from people around me. But for so long, I went my entire life without really being able to get great advice. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
great, and not even just advice, but just like experiencing someone live well. To where it's like, that's what that love well, you know, like shit like that. You go your entire life without experiencing that. How could you? How could you learn to? You feel me? How could you grow and know how to treat people and treat women and treat your kids and shit like that? Because you don't get to experience it. So we need like better guidance and leadership just within like the people around us. But that happens. I don't know how the fuck that shit happens. It happens with each individual person.
It happens with time too, because
Right.
you can't just create leaders overnight, right? Like you gotta growth them. Is that
work.
the word? Like
It's work.
you know, you gotta plant the seeds, right? That's what you're doing. You're
Exactly.
planting the seeds for people to start thinking ownership. I'm planting the seeds for people to start thinking business, ownership, financial literacy. So once those seeds are planted, then we get to see the fruits, you know, just
Exactly.
grow, and then that's what creates the leaders.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
And so I think it's always going to start with the younger generation, or even our generation.
No, it starts with
You know what I mean? It starts with us,
you feel me? The
but I'm
younger
saying
generation
they
is
keep it
just
going.
watching,
Yeah.
and they're going to do not what you say, but what you do. So
Yeah.
it starts with us. Like everybody's like, you gotta say the kid. How the fuck you gonna say the kids and all the adults is fucked up? Like, you're not saving.
They're dying off, bro.
You're
No,
not
no,
saving
sorry.
no kids,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You feel me? Like it starts with us. We're not dying off, and all of a sudden they gonna all be good. Cause they learning from us, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it doesn't start with them; it starts with us.
What age group is your fan base mostly?
Man, it's wide, bro. I get
It's
that.
wide?
If you come to one of my shows, you'll see anything from a 10-year-old to a 50-year-old.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's dope, and that's what you want. You don't want to
right.
be targeted to little 12-year-olds.
Yeah, you want it to be relatable.
They're going to like
to
something different in a
everyone.
couple years.
Exactly.
They're not going to like the same shit you spending.
Man, and that's just beautiful when you get a message from someone 50 and 60 and they're like,
And
man,
creative.
I learned. I was having a conversation the other day with Hakeem Brown.
Okay.
He's on city council from Vallejo, a really cool guy. And we had a long ass convo, and when he left, he was like, "Man, bro, I'm inspired. I really learned a lot." And that shit was like really dope to me because he's an older man.
Yeah.
You feel me? And most people who are like older, they not trying to learn from no young niggas. Like, man, they don't care. You
Nah,
feel
they
me?
don't.
It feels like you don't have that knowledge. Like, think about when you're a kid, like. You couldn't even really question like what your parents say or anything. It's like your input was kind of minimized. So it's like getting to this point now where I got people who are 50 and 60 and they quoting my bars and saying what they learned, and you feel me, is really dope.
Yeah,
and that
that's
shows
dope.
you just like I say, that wave, it doesn't even have to start from the top. It just had to start somewhere. You feel me? Like as long as there's somebody who's operating in that frequency of like greatness and change, like it could affect, you know, the older niggas as well, but somebody got to start.
Nah, dude, that's facts, man. We're spending a lot of facts here. You're used to this. I feel it, man, and that's dope. You had a conversation with Hakeem Brown, like that's super dope, and the fact that he like even bigged you up after and was like, I learned. Like when you could get someone older to learn from the younger generation, bro, that's hard. Like you said,
Right.
They don't want to. Well, fuck that little nigga, right? Like
Right.
I've been here longer, right?
Right.
So like when you can teach someone, like, nah, bro, you've been doing it wrong all these years. You've been taught wrong, right?
Right.
A lot of the older generation, they stuck in these ways of, I was taught this, my mother did this, my dad, this is how I was raised, so I'm gonna raise you like this.
Right.
And it's wrong.
Right. And it's just
Because things change.
Exactly, but it's just like I say, kids don't do what you say, they do what you do. So you feel me? Like just naturally.
Wait, repeat that. You gotta slow that down, bro.
Kids don't do what you say, they do what you do.
I like
you feel
that.
Me?
There
Like
you
that's
go.
just natural inclination. Like if all your life you see somebody do this, like
Yeah.
it's natural for you to take that shit up. Especially if it's someone you look up to. Like most of us looked at our parents as superheroes, so it's like if they did this, of course you're gonna do that. You just think that's the norm. You feel me? Until you finally get to a point where you get the brain. Like think how many people like whoop their kids.
I be trying to like avoid that.
Bro.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like
It's like I can't look at my daughter and think to physically harm her in any way.
yeah,
Like that shit is just, it doesn't even cross my mind.
yeah.
There's almost nothing she could do to make me physically harm her. You feel me? Like,
but yeah, we used to get belts and fucking what's the
you feel me?
extension
But
cords.
that's just through like experience and through survival. Like, you gotta think, like, niggas came from slaves, so it's like, as a kid, if you crying, you might get beat, so they gotta damn near shut you up. Like, hey, you feel me? Like that. And but that shit gets passed down through tradition. And like, I noticed, like, with my dad, you feel me, he operates a lot off like survival tactics, just because like that's what he knew. Like, he had to survive. You feel me? Like, the generations prior to us didn't have a lot of leeway to be compassionate and to be, you know, this and all of that shit, because they had to survive. Like, I'm trying to protect you. I just got to make sure you stay alive. You feel me? So when you growing in that, it's hard to kind of navigate. But like, as this shit goes through generation, like, we got to keep changing that tide. You can't keep
gotta start like filtering the water. You gotta start, you know what I mean? It's like filtering the generations and teaching them new things.
You know what's the water? Filter the water. It's dirty. I got some bars water. Too, come on, right? You was a rapper. I see the chain. Right, the rapper kid. This my not real. This my little chain.
This not real.
Big one at the house.
Right. My big one is still not real though.
The big fake one. What? Right.
Bro, I don't like, you know, I used to believe in all that stuff, but like, nah, it's just not. It's not what I value anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? Things change. Yeah, everyone got that phase, bro. Like, what bro, remember the shoes, the I used to be in the Jordans like crazy. I don't wear Jordans at all no more. No disrespect to everyone who do, but like, I still got them in my closet.
Your values change.
But you know, back to the point of where you were saying like, whatever that dope ass quote. Say it again with the kid.
Kids don't do as you say, they do as you do.
Bruh, my son is in a phase, he's 2.5, and he's in the copying phase. And it's like everything I do, sometimes, it's like everything I do, he copies. So I'll be like taking him out of the car seat, and we walk into the house, and I'll spit. And so when we get in the house, we just chilling, we on the carpet, he go, and just spits. Oh, man, who do I be mad at? Like,
no one.
I was like, you're smart, though. Like, dude, you're smart. And but it's like, God damn, now I gotta watch, you know, what I do. Whatever.
Right. I mean, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like previous generations never stopped to explain. So that's just a teaching opportunity to say, hey, bro, if you gotta spit, I spit outside. So go outside and spit. You feel me? Like, it's not even nothing to be mad about. Like,
it'd be funny.
He's copying, and that's a beautiful thing. Like, you should want him to copy greatness. So it's like, be great.
That's fine. It's crazy, bro. But shit. Just a couple more questions. I want to talk just a little bit more about the music side. We've been deep on many different levels, but as far as the music, for those who don't know, LaRussell, kind of, what is your music about mostly?
My life.
Okay.
For the most part, well, not everything even my life, just life itself. My music is just a reflection of life, the times.
And it's very experience. Like, your music is very conversational, right? Like, I feel like when I'm listening to it, I feel like the same we're talking. Like, I'm talking to you, like, while you're rapping to me. I'm like, oh yeah, like, dude, that was a great point. You know what I mean? And it's not like you're just like, you know, spitting hella rhymes over here, like hitting them, and I just can't breathe. You feel me? It's like I get a moment to relax, like, oh, like he said some dope shit. Let me, oh shit, he just said some more shit. Like, damn, dude, it's like a speech. It's like a fucking, you're at the fucking commencement and you're at the podium giving a speech. You feel me? You need to do a music video. Write that down. But I respect it. And, you know, someone who's been bigging you up a lot is Russ. And so I saw that video you posted not too long ago where you went to his show, I think, when he was in SAC, right? Yeah. I was gonna go to that shit. And you guys.
You a Russ fan?
Before the losing control and all that stuff.
Wow, incredible!
If I could have invested, bruh.
If you could have invested,
come on, man. You gonna get there. You gonna make it happen.
Hey, man, I'm there.
But you gonna make it happen for everyone else. But no, he's been every fucking interview. I mean, you know, people have been asking, I heard you signed this new kid. I heard you did this, and he's bigging you up, and he's bigging you up because he's saying that your raps are very similar to him. It's very conversational and relatable to the audience that you're spitting to, and it's easy to understand, like we were just talking about. I can understand everything you say, and I really like that type of music. And so how has that journey been signing to him? I don't know, you know, you don't have to go into detail with the deals and shit, but what he's been saying is that he said, I'm gonna give Russ money and I'm gonna back the fuck up and he gonna do what he can do. I love it.
Right.
So is that how it's been?
Man, that's exactly how it is. Yeah. Man,
he's just like a mentor, right? It's a mentor.
Bro, he's like me and what I do with
y'all
artists
literally,
in my company.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I think that is the greatest thing to do. Is like when you want to help somebody, ask them what they need help with. Don't try to do it your way and tell me what the plan is and what we gonna do. Like, Russ was really in a position where he's like, he asked me, what do I need? Like,
yeah.
And he gave me what I said I needed. You feel me? That's different. It's like people who go to like places with homeless people and they pull up in vegan food trucks and it's like, well, you didn't ask them what they needed. What if they don't fucking want that?
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's how like these labels operate and move. They come and they give you these offers and this shit and this raw and this how many albums and it's like, well, that's not what the fuck I need. You feel me?
Or wanted. Yeah, I always think that like, and I think that's great advice for networking and anything. Like I always say to people, when you're going to these networking events or when you're just meeting with people, don't and say, for example, like if I was to run up to Russ or something, I would never be like, yo, like, can you give me some money to start my career? Like this is what I would never ask first. I would go up to him and be like, what can I do for you?
Right.
You feel me? Like what can I do for you in return? Show you that I am ready to work my ass off, be loyal, to earn your trust, your respect. Right. And then in return, not even ask for anything. He want to give it to me, give it to me.
And like I said, like it's one of those things. Like be of service.
Be of service first before you ask for service.
Serve, give before you take. In everything in life, give before you take. And like I said, with Russ, it was something that works out because, like I said earlier, I didn't have to go seek it.
Yeah.
When you do great shit, it's like, hey, I want to be a part of this. How can I? You feel me? Yeah. That's the only way you get great deals and great situations and opportunities. It's like you either create something great that people want to be a part of or you be of service with no intent of gaining something beyond that. You feel me?
Yeah. No, that's facts, bro. And Russ is amazing, man. Like, just his mindset. I mean, he was talking the other day, but he came in the...
This nigga smiling.
Talking
about Russ.
But it's because, like, y'all really, like, I feel like Russ is you. Like, y'all really like...
That's hella
y'all mindset is the same, so, like...
Yeah. He's like an Italian version of me.
Yeah, it's crazy. But he was saying the other day that, like, he came in the game just hella strong and confident and that, like, ruffled some feathers, right? And he was like, he thinks about it every day of whether he should, you know... how he should go about the business, right? Like, you know, I'm always preaching not to be against or I'm always preaching ownership, but sometimes I may want to, like, you know, be 50-50 with Columbia or whatever, right? And he always battles with that internally.
Man, same. And that was something I had to really learn because I kind of started off very anti-label and like, bro, I don't want to deal. But it's like, that it's really people. You feel me?
What's the way you set up the business? It's not even necessarily the label.
Not even that. I've gotten great offers, but the people weren't right. It wasn't great people. You feel me? So it's like they'll give you a great thing, but it's like, nah, these aren't the people. Like Russ texts me and I can feel his excitement. I can feel the love. I could all of that is there. You feel me? Like Russ, before we had the deal, he was hitting me and like, hey, bro, this is this, whatever.
Bro, that's amazing.
You feel me? Like sharing my shit. It's not, like I said, people are signed to people and they never posted their shit ever. They don't share it. They don't do nothing. People would tell you that, man, I had a label, I had sent out, my a drive link to my freestyle and was like, hey, I'm just trying to get people to share it who fuck with it and support it. You feel me? I had someone hit me back and was like, oh, I can't share it because of the label, conflict of interest, da-da-da. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up.
You. Like,
right? That shit is not
But you can
real.
share like an ad from Pepsi or Coca-Cola. Like,
this shit is unreal. Like, it's unreal. And these are the type of people, it's like, yeah, you may get a good offer, but they're not the type of people you want to be in business with.
Yeah.
You feel me? You really got to look deeper and go into the people.
So, how the hell did you end up on the Breakfast Club?
Man, shout out Hovain, man.
I keep hearing good things about him.
Shout out Hovain.
great things.
Hey, yeah, Hovain ended up setting. He showed my shit to Charlemagne, and Charlemagne
He
loved
fucks
it.
with
And
you.
Charlemagne fucks
He
with. He
fucks
texts
with-
me and sends me love.
That
and
nigga mentions your name in every
affirmation
podcast, bro.
Man, bro, you feel me? And it's beautiful to
Yeah.
see like that genuine love and just making that play happen. You feel me? Like that shit was random. Like,
Bro, when I heard you on the Breakfast Club, I was like, wait, what? I had to rewind it. I
Right?
said, wait, did he say, wait, what?
Right.
Cause when they do the little introduction, and we got today LaRussell from Vallejo, I said, whoa, nigga, did I hear that wrong?
Right.
Rewind that shit.
Right,
But
bruh.
dude, that's crazy, man.
surreal.
Is that how
Surreal.
Russ heard your music? Or did he hear your shit
Russ
before?
been around.
He been, okay.
Early, yeah. Russ was like one of the first ones to hit me like from the industry.
Okay.
Early, but nah, he found me on TikTok.
Bro, TikTok's amazing, bro. TikTok is like
TikTok's incredible.
Like,
TikTok's incredible.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. I'm still trying to figure out how to work it. But that shit is
Yeah,
amazing.
Yaya loves TikTok.
Oh yeah, doing the dances and shit.
Right. Right.
That's funny, but TikTok's amazing. That's cool, man. Yeah, and I'm really, I'm glad to see you're doing well. Like I don't know you until now, you know what I mean. And it's crazy. I want to see you do well, and I'm like supporting. You know, I wish the best on people. You know what I mean? And I feel like you do as well. Like
Right.
you invest in people, and so that's amazing to see you doing well. Shit, man, we're pretty much wrapped up, man. I mean, is there anything else you want to touch with? I got one more question for you, but
what is it?
no, what you got? I know you want to say some other shit.
I'm just winging it.
You just wing.
I'm
I
just
love
here
it. All right.
playing and yeah.
The way I like to wrap up the episode is with a segment called Guided Conclusions, where I ask one question that I usually, I told you some stuff we might talk about, but normally the last question I just leave it up in the air. It can be funny, serious, it can make you cry. We can do whatever, bro. I'm just playing. But the question is, if you could bring back one person from the dead and collaborate them on anything, not just music, who would you bring back? I think I know who you're gonna say, but I might be wrong.
From the dead and collaborate with them on anything.
If you want to make some wine, nigga, it don't matter.
That's an interesting question. That's crazy. I'd probably bring Tupac back just to see what he does.
What would you collaborate with him on though?
Shit, life, whatever.
Anything like
yeah,
fucking changing
limitless.
the community.
Right? Who knows? Like I feel like that was a nigga moving at light speed. Nipsey, you feel me?
That's what I thought you were gonna
these are
say.
Light speed people.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that were, but I also feel like they lived their term. Like when they were moving, speeding bullet, like changing things and that at that pace. Like they lived far beyond their years. You
Facts.
feel me? That they were on Earth. They lived life several times. So
Yeah. No, I feel it.
who would you bring back?
I bring back Nip.
Nice.
I bring back Nip or I bring back Kobe. Nip.
Cole?
Kobe.
Oh, Kobe. I'm about to say Cole.
Nip.
Jermaine. Who? Hey.
Nip played a
Wow,
important
you
life
got a
in-
marathon tattoo. How
Man,
incredible.
I got Kobe.
Wow.
on the back.
Mal, you really tatted him. This
Yeah.
is real. Man, if I pass, I better find a tattoo on someone. That's incredible.
So,
wow. They really inspired you. Wow, what was it? What was it about Kobe?
The mindset, bro. To me, it comes down to the mindset, and it's the same thing with you. It's the same thing with Russ. His book, The All in the Head, right? It's mindset, and Kobe's mindset was like unmatchable. Like,
Right.
bro, like that nigga is just
10,000 shots.
10,000 shots, and like him, Michael Jordan,
Kobe said he worked out 3-4 times a day.
bro. Before a game,
Bro, niggas.
like.
Niggas work out once.
Yeah.
You feel? And they were in the league.
Yeah.
These are niggas in the league and they working out once and they think they gonna beat Kobe.
No, the niggas in the league were
Right.
seeing Kobe work out before the game and like,
then
what the fuck
after
is he
the game,
doing?
bro.
Yeah, and then after the game, like, bro, that work
You
ethic,
can't
like,
beat that, man.
yeah. And then Nipsey, I would bring him back just because, I mean, obviously everything he's done, like
mind.
the fucking t-shirts with the digital shit on them, like,
that was
nigga,
incredible.
what?
Hey, Nipsey would have ruled this NFT.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I would have bought all his shit, bro.
Right, because it's substantial. It has
that gives you the chance to invest in the artist. So that's why I said, like, the NFT shit, like, when you asked, all right, how can I give you my NFT? It's in my bio. So you go to my Instagram and you click on the bio, it'll be like, hey, the NFT book cover. So that's the easy way, right? I didn't even think about that. But it's a way to invest in the artist, right? Because you say you invest in people.
Right.
So, like, I think that could be a way for people to invest in you, right? And what you're creating. And as you continue to grow, that NFT continues to grow.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I mean, obviously, they could still invest in each song, right? And stuff like what you're doing now and the splits. But yeah, Nipsey was just a legendary, bro. Like,
legendary, yeah.
Yeah, and you're gonna be legendary too. So.
You as well. Beautiful energy, bro.
I appreciate it. Well, shit. Y'all got any questions? Yeah, I feel like we family too now.
Right.
Nah, it's all good. But I feel like some questions are gonna pop up later. Probably when I'm driving home. Like, damn, I should have asked that. You know how I be happy.
You got my
But
line, man.
it's all good. Shit, I think we are all good. Give everyone your social media where they can. I'm sure it's easy to find.
You can find me at LaRussell on everything and at Good Company on everything. There's a lot of beautiful people in the background that makes this shit happen. When you see me doing shows and you see footage and all of that shit, that's a Good Company team. And there's a ton of people just in here. We got Tessie, Fonny, David, Yaya, B Gigs.
And Tessie, your music's amazing. I think I've heard it. So
Russ thinks so as well.
We could do a whole conversation with Russ, bro.
Right, you want to just do an interview about Russ? Hey.
Nah, we here for LaRussell.
Right.
Like, bro, I got
He got the Russ tattoo and he ain't even dead. Right.
Nah.
Diamond tattoo on his ass. Tramp stamp. Shut up. Beautiful.
Nah, it's all love, man. It's funny.
Incredible, man.
But yeah. You guys heard it here. This is the Misguided Podcast. We intend to guide you to a better future. My name is Juwan. Again, sitting here with LaRussell. Make sure you check out his raps and Good Company. All right.
Incredible.
See you on the other side. Dope.
On the other side of what?
I always say that, bro, and then I never know. So we'll figure it out when we get there.
See you on the other side. We should just start saying that to people and just see what they think about it. All right, bro.
I've never been asked that.
Side.
They be like, "Oh, nigga, I see you there." It don't matter. Nigga. We going somewhere.
Facts. Beautiful.
That was good, bro. Thank you, man.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.